How's it going today, guys? Today we're going to be talking about what's new about the new Ultra 2 ECHOMAPs by Garmin. That way you guys can determine whether or not it's worth upgrading to. And with that being said, if you haven't hit subscribe already, be sure and do so. We're trying to get to 1,000, so let's get there. And if you haven't hit the like button on this video yet, be sure and smash it. That way help this video get out to more people. So with that being said, let's start the video. As we start this video, I do want to remind you guys that the units that we're talking about in this video are linked down below in the description, so be sure and check them out. So with that being said, let's start talking about what's new about this new series of ECHOMAPs. So the Ultra 2 ECHOMAPs is new from the previous just Ultra series. Now it's the Ultra 2. So a couple things to note on these units. One is the best charting, which is really just the latest charting. Latest charting for a lot of guys, especially a lot of guys that are going to be buying this unit. It's going to be a lot of bass fishermen. I know for you guys, it's really important to have the latest charting. That way you guys can find drop-offs, contours, have the most accurate layout of the bottom of the lake, river, or wherever you might be fishing. So the latest charting in these units, always great plus to have when having new units. Also, you get a year worth of free updates because it is the Garmin Navionics Plus charting. Also, something else to note is the new feature of screen recording. You can now, on the new units, you can screen record what's going on your screen. So example, if you wanted to take a video of you using your live scope sonar to get a fish to bite. So let's say you were fishing like a branch or something, or a fallen tree, and you cast your line, you can see your line on there and you can see the fish, and you wanted to take a video of that fish eating your bait, you can screen record that on your new Garmin. You know, it's not really like a big game-changing feature. It's just something that's cool to know that you can do that. Also, the next big benefit is the multi-band GPS. Basically, what that means is that it's going to be able to give your boat a more accurate and precise position of where your boat is on the map. That's going to be great for if you're running any like auto routing or charting, or if you're running autopilot or whatever. It's going to help you be able to pinpoint where exactly you are more precisely. Not to say that it was bad on previous units. However, this new technology is going to make that feature even better and more accurate. So you're going to have a more precise GPS location on your unit. Also, another thing to note with that is when you have a more precise location, when you hit that marked spot or waypoint, it's going to mark that spot more accurately. So that brings us to the last thing, and this has got to be the biggest thing and the biggest plus, which is absolutely amazing on this unit, is the wireless boat network. Basically what this means is if you have another ECHOMAP UHD 2 or Ultra 2 series, which is the same unit, you're going to be able to network those units rather than having to run a cable from one unit to the other. You're going to be able to network those 2 units, or even 3 units or 4 units, however many units you want on your boat, via wireless. So you're not going to have to connect the wire to them. You're just going to have to hook them up to power, and they'll talk and they'll share information automatically via wireless. That they're going to share sonar, waypoints, and routes. So really cool how you're going to be able to, you know, if you wanted to have like 2 units next to each other at the front of your boat, and let's say you had one hooked up to the sonar and you had another one hooked up to, let's say, your active imaging transducer, they'll be able to talk, share data, you know, share sonars, waypoints, tracks, and everything. They're going to be able to talk wirelessly, and that's a really nice feature. Especially, I know on some boats where, like back where the driver's seat is, if you have a unit or 2 right there where the driver is, and then on the passenger side on their console, you have a unit right there. Those are going to be able to share information wireless, so you don't have to worry about the pain in the butt of having to run a whole new cable to hook it up. Just hook up the units to power, and they'll be able to share information beautifully. And with that being said, thanks for watching today's video, guys. Just a quick recap: better charting, multi-band GPS, screen recording, and the new wireless boat network from Garmin, which works on UHD 2 and Ultra 2 ECHOMAP series displays. So with that being said, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Let me know how you guys are rigging up your boats. Love to hear it. And with that being said, if you have any questions, be sure and let me know. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to 1,000. Smash like on this video if you haven't. And with that being said, I'm signing off, and until next time.